was in the mission and try to break it down what we think that was important first. And then we're just going to find out what's important first, delegate it up to the assistant managers, and then have the assistant manager goes off and take care of the problem. Okay? And then report back to me to find out if everything was taken care of, if there's going to be any problems, blah, 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 blah. So we felt the first thing was the gay bashing, taking care of our people. We felt that the guy that left that was terminated was supposed to be coming back in the store with a gun or made a threat. So we felt that that was important because we needed to control that whole environment to keep our store safe. So we say that we're going to make some phone calls, human resource, the DM, let the police know that somebody's threatened.
What module was that?
Okay.
You weren't here that day.
Okay. LPS, we felt that that was important. So regardless if we didn't have the money, we wasn't going to wait and try to hire LPS. I was getting on the phone to my DM and say, hey, I need an LPS in here from another store. You know, I don't care if he split his days up. He's here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and he's here at his other store. We need somebody in here now until we can get our own full-time LPS. Okay. Then we put this, combine the two phone calls, fix the compactors and the forklift. We got to keep our building clean and keep it safe. And then the forklift, of course, we need forklift to drive to run the business. Ariel was just going to make the phone call to the right company to get in here and get that hazard material out of here. Okay. That was really good.
There you go.
That was really good. Special service desk, we knew that we needed to attack the special service desk. We needed to get people over there. We needed to get people trained. We needed to get that special order desk up and running. Okay. Night crew, we saw that we probably had lost night crews, so we was bringing all the night crew in to make it into a day crew, put them down to regular day times, and hopefully that was going to help our Saturday coverage. And by helping our Saturday coverage, like we said, store managers now was going to be looking at the schedules, looking at the scheduling graph to make sure we do have enough people scheduled. Okay. Late reviews, we was going to attack the late reviews. All the managers was going to have one day to get all these reviews written, given. I don't care how much overtime they had. We called the people in. I know we was over overtime, but we got to take care of our people. We got to call our people in to do overtime to give them these reviews. That's what we was going to do. Okay. DH opening, we was going to post it in the break room that we have DH position open. We was going to look at the JPP, if I'm pronouncing it right, and look and see who applied for that job position, and we was going to interview. Okay.
We were also going to go out of the store if obviously necessary, correct?
Right. Okay. Out of stock problem, that was going to be on all the assistant managers' part. We was going to get the out of stock control, and by controlling it first is getting in the overhead and get the merchandises down, because we know a good high percent, between 75 and 85%, the out of stock is up in the overhead. Okay. The workers' comp was going to be worked on once we get that LPS in there, to get that under the control, address the assistant managers to make sure they are calling in to work with comps on time to try to reduce that number. Okay. Missed punches we're gonna put a sign in the break room that people need to be able to punch in and out. 3 missed punches, it would be a write-up, and all missed punches had to come to me in the store for me to sign, so I can make sure the associates is aware of the sign that we put in place in the break room. If I wasn't here, then that's when assistant managers can assign the missed punches. Back to Millwood College, back to Flooring College, and kitchen cabinets. And then with the check cashing and credit card, we was going to have a line bit. We get somebody from San Rafael or Roland Park in here writing checks and stuff like that. So we was going to address that. raining season. We knew it was going to be raining for 3 days, so we was going to try to react to that, try to get some impulse buys, get maybe an end cap, tarps, get the Henrys out there, get the raincoats, and try to impact all that stuff that's going to affect the rain that people is going to need. Try to put that in front of the store for the customer can see it and buy it. The store manager, and then we will brunch it out to each individual to take care of. And these are the people that was going to break down and make these phone calls or whatever to make these happen, you know.
What you did to fix it.
Okay, since I'm up here, I do, like I said, call the DM right there. What's that? What's NC budget?
Night crew budget.
Oh, night crew budget. I said about the night crew budget. They was all coming down. We lost night crew. They was all coming down to day crew to help with the Saturday covers. Plus, I was going to sign all the schedules, really review the schedule, look at the scheduling graph, and if it's...
I know.
Let's move on. The person is coming, the key word is the person was coming back with the gun. Somebody was coming off
I'm sure Ed's going to enjoy that call. Ed, somebody is coming into my store to meet somebody.
Yes.
What's the process for posting a position for the company? So, who knew what the topic was? What's your position? What did you have? Three department managers, and no one registered as JPP. That's the only issue. So you just have to get, actually, I got the news the other day that it doesn't have to be posted because we do not keep up the postings. You're talking about the posting in the break room?
Right. Some kind of sign to let people know that.
Okay. You're a little more.
The out-of-stock issues.
Okay.
Obviously, we all said that we were all got that stuff in the building first of all. See if I have anything in the building. If I have anything in the building, if I have it, and I need help, I need to go ahead and get with all my DHs, add a meeting, whatever the case may be, and we need to.
Essentially at $370,000 in inventory, so chances are.
That is there. Well, also the instructions were saying that if you have
3 days out. Can I
it's
just?
3 days out.
3 days out to repair. Because it's Friday night at 6 o'clock.
Well, I suggest we can set up a area in the back.
Pull out back, put the rail in the back by where your store is.
You have a city regulation which prevents that.
Can you call her?
Take it to the dump. Take it to the dump.
Right?
$200 and you're out. You take all your pallets and everything else, you can
Okay.
get done.
So,
Okay. And electric.
yes.
Okay. What breaks are in your eyes?
Everything, lamps,
Lamps, bulbs.
everything.
Where do you get most of your profit from?
All the little stuff, all the elbows, the pipe, the concrete, all